Sup? We got that on already. Yo. All right. What's up, guys? Give me a quick second. Let's get everything set up. All right, I think that works. I can sit back here. And I can get both feeds in. All right, what we're going to cover. Couple of things we're going to cover, then we'll get the podcast started. We're going to talk about CHOP. We're going to talk about Somerville, what happened in Somerville today. We're going to talk about a bridesmaid, her big boobs. 62% of Americans think something, and it's absolute garbage. Garbage time. We're going to talk about that. Man, this setup is pissing me off. Hold on. Maybe I go more this way. Turn you more that way. All right, I think that's pretty good. No cookouts, no bars, no fun, no nothing. Your 4th of July is going to suck, right? All right, let's get to that. We'll cover all that right now. Let's start this podcast. Perfect. We're running. Thank you so much for joining Spazzing Out, my podcast and live feed. Briefly, I need to ask you guys, if you're listening right now to my podcast on your phone or in your car or on whatever you listen to podcasts on, if you're listening to me right now, subscribe to my podcast. It's pretty simple. Go to my website, anthonypazziali.com. And then you could find all the links where you could go to subscribe to my podcast. Or you could just go to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and you could subscribe there. I need you to subscribe. If you just like listening and watching my live feed, that's fantastic. But I'm asking you to subscribe to the podcast as well. I need the metric. That's plain and simple. I need the followers. I need it. It's how I'm going to get advertisers. It's how I can show that people actually listen to my podcast. So I need you to do that for me. If you are watching on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. I'm here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights at 6:30 doing Spazzing Out. Same thing with Facebook, my Facebook family right here. For those of you on the podcast, you can't see it, but in front of me, I have 2 iPads. One right here, I have TikTok, King Fam hooking me up. I have my TikTok people, and then I look in the other direction straight ahead. I have my Facebook people, and then to my left is where I have my phone, which is how I record my podcast. So I need you guys to actually subscribe to the podcast, even though you just listen or watch on Facebook or on TikTok. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Here are some things we're going to talk about on today's podcast. Yesterday, we didn't get to CHOP, that little lawless, a bunch of mutants in Seattle. Well, they don't exist anymore. We're going to talk about that. We have to cover what's going on in Somerville, Massachusetts. I guess, depends on who you are. It's either good news or bad news, but I think it more follows on the line of how stupid are we? How stupid can you be? Somerville. We're going to talk about a bridesmaid's huge boobs and why it's a problem. 62% of Americans have an issue, and it's garbage. They're all mutants. It's definitely the snowflakes. No cookouts for 4th of July. Well, kind of. And we're going to talk about bars briefly because I need to vent my frustration about the fact that bars are not going to be open anytime soon here in Massachusetts. I guess the first thing that we could get to is, first off, I must say, I did shower. I just got home. I did take a shower, and I did AC dry myself off. I air conditioner dry myself off after every shower in the summer. I recommend that you do it. You'll feel fantastic. You'll feel great. It's the best you'll feel all day. You work a long, hard day. Today, worked my ass off. 4 truckloads of stuff. Each truckload was over a ton. A ton is 2,000 pounds. You do that times 4. That's 8, 4, 6, 8. 8,000 pounds of trash I had my hands on, gone. You lifting 8,000 pounds a day, bro? No, I didn't think so. You might be. I know I don't look like I lift a lot, dude. I look like a fat slob with a dad bod. But when I get home, I like to take a nice shower. And then when I get out of the shower, I get right in front of the AC and I air dry myself with the AC. You have to do it. You'll love it. It's phenomenal. Try it. Please try it and let me know how it is. Just do it for me. Next thing, we're not the cookout for cops is not going to happen. At least now. It might happen towards the end of the summer for reasons that I cannot tell you about yet. Someday I will. Next, we're going to do pizza party for cops. This is where we're going to pick a day probably after next week, because next week everybody's on vacation, 4th of July week. We'll go after that. We're each going to pick a city and we're going to send pizza to that police department at noon. I actually made a video today on TikTok reaching out to Barstool, reaching out to Dave Portnoy, because as you all know, he speaks for pizza. I like to think I speak for pizza, cheese pizza at least. Cheese is the only pizza that matters. If you're eating anything other than cheese pizza, you've given up your right to cheese pizza. But Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports, El Presidente, he is the king of pizza. Everybody listens to him when it comes to pizza. I thought that we would reach out to him and help us get that word out. We're not asking him to buy the pizza. We're just saying, hey, bro, do us a favor. Tell everybody on this day that we're going to buy pizza for police because we support the men in blue. We back the blue. Also why I have my mustache. For the entire month of July, I'm rocking the police stash to show my support for local, state, and federal law enforcement. And we're going to do a pizza party for police. It's happening. All right. Well, I don't really have much spilt milk to talk about today. I mean, I guess I do. My truck has ants. I don't know how to get rid of them. I cleaned out my truck at maybe a colony lives in there. I've never had ants in my truck, and it's a pain in the ass for me. So if you know how to get rid of ants out of a truck, DM me a solution to that. It's a nightmare. My daughter goes absolutely bonkers when she sees an ant. I mean, dude, it's an ant. It's not going to do anything. But try driving down 93 and your daughter's screaming. You know what? I'll videotape it the next time it happens so you guys can see what it's like. It's a nightmare. I need help with that. Honestly, it's insane. I'm on like the Zakem Bridge and my daughter's freaking out and I got her a Happy Meal and she starts shaking the Happy Meal. French fries are going everywhere. Chicken nuggets all over the place. And I'm pissed because now she doesn't eat. The Happy Meal's all over the place that I just wasted $5 on. She's not going to eat it. And then I had to come home and I didn't have time to make a dinner. I gave her 2 Oreo cookies, which I didn't want to give her because there's only like 4 left and I wanted to eat them later. But whatever, breakfast, dinner, whatever it is, Oreo cookies. I'm sure she's going to love it. I'm sweating my balls off down here, dude. I'm in the basement. So I do my podcast in the basement, as you guys know. It's hot down here, man. It is like a dungeon, and I gotta find a different way to do the podcast, a different place to do it. All right, why don't we get to some stuff? Let's start out with cookouts. We're talking about food. Marty Walsh, who is the mayor of Boston, he's not the mayor of all cities, but he is the mayor of Standard here in Massachusetts. When Marty Walsh does something, typically other cities will follow what Boston does, and he's come out and he said, barbecues on the 4th. You can have them, but let's keep them light. No big barbecues, maybe 10 people, maybe 5 people, social distancing, ease up on the barbecues. And it kind of got me upset. It's our birthday. It's America's birthday. It's Independence Day. It's one of our biggest holidays. This is when we became free. Well, I mean, I know if you know history, the 4th isn't the exact date. I don't want to get into all that BS. This is the day we recognize the fact that we celebrate our independence. And this is a big day for us as Americans. And we want to party to celebrate, and we want to have barbecues. And it's not very often that it falls on a Saturday, which is the perfect day to have a holiday like this. Everybody's got Friday off, except for me, bro. I'll be working. Pisses me off that the dumps are closed. There's one dump that's open, but it's like 1,000,000 miles away, and we're working. Take Junk's gonna be, I mean, you can't book because I'm booked solid, but Take Junk is open tomorrow. Take Junk's working tomorrow, bro. I'm loading trucks. Plain and simple. I get it done. When there's money to be made, Anthony Pazziali's going to be there trying to make some cash. So while you guys are warming up for your barbecue and you're getting your fires ready and you're going to get your grill ready, bro, I'm going to be out making cash. Loading my truck. Boom. So most people are going to have it, right? Most people are going to have Friday off. And then Saturday's the perfect day to get together. What burns me about it, people can protest. No beef. You can have a peaceful protest, allegedly peaceful protest. I was at one of them, easily 10,000 people. Easily. I mean, the streets were packed. Social distancing, not even close. We were shoulder to shoulder. We were touching hands. I mean, it was close, tight, packed in. So COVID doesn't spread when there is a protest, but when I want to have a beer, and I don't drink beer, but let's say I want to have a beer. I mean, I think that's the American thing to do. Maybe a whiskey and a beer, a 1-and-1 as I like to call it. Maybe you have a 1-and-1 on 4th of July, but you can't do it with anybody else around because COVID apparently spreads faster at barbecues than it does at a protest. Apparently, if you're getting together to have a good time with friends to celebrate our country, COVID will spread like wildfire. So let's get this straight. Protests, COVID doesn't spread. Barbecues and cookouts, absolutely not. Maybe 10, maybe 5 people, and make sure you guys stay 6 feet apart because COVID-19 spreads fast through hot dogs. Hot dogs and burgers spread COVID-19. Forget it. 10,000 people plus a one-day record. We're going to smash the one-day record on the 4th of July because of hot dogs and burgers. The COVID-19 gets on the hot dog. You eat the hot dog. Done. I'm just trying to point out the hypocrisy that, and I'm not, listen, I am not for shutting down protests that are peaceful. I am for protesting. You can protest. Go ahead. That's what's great about this country. Do it peacefully. Don't destroy stuff. Don't vandalize things. Get out there and protest. But if they're going to allow people to protest 10,000 strong, well, then why can't I have a barbecue? So I would like to point out that I'm having a protest at my house. So I want to make this clear so that it's public. On the 4th of July, I am having a protest. I am protesting anything un-American. Whatever it is, I don't know exactly. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm going to protest paper bags. I'm having a protest at my house. I'm all for plastic bags. Paper bag, forcing me to carry a paper bag around is it's un-American. They rip. You can hold like 2 pieces of groceries in them. They'll rip open on your shit will fall all down the stairs. Paper bags are absolutely garbage. I'm all for plastic, so I'm having a paper bag protest. I think it even goes together. Paper bag protest at my house on the 4th of July. I am just so pissed off that we can't use plastic here in the city of Revere and that Massachusetts and states across this nation are starting to ban plastic bags. Therefore, on the 4th of July, I am going to have a protest. So when there are people at my house and it's more than 10 and we go walking up to the beach because, you know, that's a great place to protest. The beach is a damn good place to protest, and we go in the water, just know that the whole time we are just pissed off about paper bags. That's it. I can't take it anymore. No more paper bags. My protest is on the 4th. So there, I'm having a protest. Oh, no. You can't say a Trump rally. Someone said, what about a Trump rally? Oh, no. Coronavirus spreads at Trump rallies. Everybody will die at a Trump rally. Everybody will die at a barbecue. All dead. You'll all die. But if you're having a protest for, indigenous people, or if you're having a protest for Black Lives Matter, if you're having a protest, anything that the liberals want to protest about, totally cool. COVID-19 is actually, did you guys know that COVID-19, it spreads faster through conservatives than it does through liberals? Liberals don't get COVID-19. Only Republicans and only people that love America and only people that want to have barbecues and have a good time can get COVID. It spreads, it's like crazy. It spreads right through you. Fauci, he was saying it today. I heard him today. He straight up came out and was like, kind of funny that liberals, the left, they can't even get COVID. It's amazing. They don't get it. But people who are right wing, you guys all get it. Oh my God, you right wingers can't get together. My God. Are you guys going to have a bike run? Motorcycle run? Oh. On the 4th? To support America? No. COVID-19 spreads wherever anybody says God bless America. COVID. I love America. You better look around. National anthem's playing. 6 feet. 6 feet. They're playing the anthem. You get COVID when the anthem plays. 6 feet. Back up. My God. Hey, are you supporting America? Oh, COVID. That's their way. That's what they do. They want to keep us. And listen, let's back up. Clearly, COVID-19 is a bad thing. So I'm not trying to make fun of COVID and coronavirus. A lot of people have died and a lot more people are going to die. It's a serious pandemic. What I'm trying to make light of is that anytime the liberals or the left want to get together to do something, magically it's not a big deal. This isn't a big deal. We're going to get 10,000 people together and we're going to march all the way from Dorchester. We're going to march all the way to Capitol Hill, to Beacon Hill in Boston. 10,000 plus. No COVID. No worries. COVID doesn't now. COVID, it recognizes. It comes down. It looks in and says, oh, liberals? Oh, that's cool. Peace, man. No problem. And then you get a bunch of people that are just like, we love America. America, yeah. Oh, COVID. You're all going to die. Run. It's drives me nuts. It's hypocrisy at its best. Anytime you want to get together with somebody, you can't do it because apparently fun and barbecues and going to the beach and having a drink spreads the coronavirus more than a protest or more than a bunch of liberals getting together and burning a flag. I mean, did you know that when you burn a flag, the coronavirus actually burning flags kills the coronavirus. Did you know that? It does. It kills the coronavirus. Burning flags, no coronavirus. I hope you guys understand I'm being sarcastic. I feel like I need to explain that. I'm being sarcastic. If you burn a flag and I'm there, I'm a big time pussy. I really am. I'm a pussy. Anybody that knows me, I'm a bitch. I just am. I don't want to fight. I am a bitch. But if you burn a flag, I'll have somebody else hit you. I'll ask someone next to me. I say, hey, bro, will you hit this guy? Someone please hit him. Or I'm the type of guy that, because I am such a bitch, I'll get, in my, I don't know, I'll drive up slowly with my truck. I'll open my truck door and hit you and drive away because I don't want to get hit. But I don't stand for it. So I hope you understand that I'm kidding. It just drives me bonkers that, COVID, you don't get affected with COVID when you're throwing paint at George Washington. Go ahead. Let's get 100 strong. Look, there's a truck driver. Let's get him. Dude, you guys are attacking truck drivers. Let's get the truck driver. Like 100 of us try to get the truck driver, try to rip him out. And no one's dying of COVID-19. No, it's not going to spread. No. Truck drivers aren't. Truck drivers love America. Let's get them. and that's cool. You won't get COVID-19. This is our nation's birthday. And if we would like to celebrate it and have a barbecue and have some people over, we're going to do it. I personally, I'm not going to have a barbecue. Like I said, I'm having a protest. So on, I'd like, actually, you know what? We're all going to have a statewide protest. I'd like you guys to join me on the 4th, on 4th of July. We're going to have I don't know, a house-to-house protest. We'll have a social distancing protest at each individual's house, and we'll invite as many protesters as we want to our house. And me personally, you pick what you want to protest. I'm going to protest paper bags. I can't stand paper bags. I hate that I have to carry my groceries in a paper bag. First things first, it breaks the cardinal rule of bringing in your groceries, is that you're supposed to be able to bring in 50 bags at once into your house, all the bags, because they're plastic. You can hook like 25 on this hand, 25 on that hand. You can't do that with paper bags. Maybe 1 or 2 you can carry in, and it really, it carries like 4 or 5 groceries. I mean, you're killing trees. Well, I guess the paper bags are recycled, right? You're not actually killing trees. I get it, man. We're just a bunch of candy asses. So that's my protest. I'm protesting paper bags on the 4th of July. So as many people that I invite to my house for a barbecue, well, let's be honest. It ain't at my house. It's gonna be at my neighbor's, because I ain't cooking. I don't cook. I don't grill. People cook for me. I'm a man. Everybody likes to think that the man is on the grill. The real man is the guy sitting doing nothing, drinking his drink, drinking his 1-and-1, waiting for his burger and his dog to be brought for him. I chill because I'm a man. I don't cook. I don't. That's it. I don't grill, bro. I got a grill, but I don't grill. You grill for me. I come over. I'm like, what's up? So that's what we're doing. Protest against paper bags. Now, my neighbor doesn't know that that's what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. So if anybody shows up, I'm straight up going to be like, yeah, I can't stand paper. I'm going to make a sign that says, fuck paper bags. Plastic bags, lives matter. Fuck paper bags. Hands up, no paper bags. What else is a good one? Paper bags can't hold groceries. That's my slogan. Paper bags can't hold groceries. Paper bags suck. That's what literally. I love it. I'm gonna make a bunch of signs, and at my house we're having a protest, so everybody's good. And if you come up to Revere Beach, hit me up, because I'm gonna be at the beach most of the day, and then I'm gonna be at my protest barbecue for against paper bags. We need to hashtag cancel paper bags. All right, let's move on from that one. Man, I'm dying down here. Whew. All right. I guess we could get to something that's you know what? Let's do Somerville. So here, I live in Boston. Well, I don't live in Boston. I live in Revere, Massachusetts, which is like 5 minutes away from Boston. I live 5 minutes from Boston, but when there's traffic, it'll take you an hour and a half to get to Boston from where I live. Somerville is just as close. Somerville's not that far away. We talk about things in Massachusetts because I'm from Massachusetts, so you people that are from somewhere else, I apologize, but I think you will appreciate this story. Today, Somerville, their city council, has officially started recognizing multiple partner marriages. Polygamy, is that how you say it? Polygamy? They've decided that it's okay in Somerville, and you can get a marriage license now. I mean, I'm sure it's going to go the way of same couple marriages, where it's going to evolve to become acceptable. Where same sex marriages are recognized, and they should be, are recognized now, where you can get benefits at your work and all that stuff. I mean, your wife is your wife and your husband's your husband. It's across the board now. Well, Somerville is now saying, hey, we're okay with you having multiple husbands or multiple wives. In general, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to die. In general, I don't get it. I don't care if you want to have 5 husbands. If you want to have 5 husbands, go ahead. If you want to have 5 wives, go ahead. But most guys can't even handle one. I love this. I feel bad because I'm dying. I'm thinking about it. I love my wife, but I can hardly handle her. How are you going to handle 5 wives? Think about that. You're going to come home and you're going to have 5 different bitches bitching at you. Literally. You get home, I don't know how many you're going to have, but you're going to come home, dude. And first off, you're going to be broke as fuck. You're going to have no money. Because every woman wants to be a stay-at-home mom. Oh, man, you're going to be screwed, bro. You're going to have like 50 kids. You're going to have 5 stay-at-home moms. They're going to want loot. They're going to aggravate the hell out of you. You're going to have to go. You ever have to be nice to your wife? We're always, yeah. Do you ever have to be nice to your wife? I just can't, dude. I can't. I'm dying. Hold on. Bro, you're going to go through a lot of toilet paper. Like, you're going to have 5 wives, kid. You're going to get tortured. You're going to get tortured. You're going to get absolutely crushed on a daily basis, dude. I can't stop laughing. I'd rather eat a fucking bullet. You're going to get killed. Bro. You're going to go home. You're going to start your day, dude. Wife 1 is going to hit you up with a text message about some stupid shit. You're going to get it 5 times over, bro. You're going to jump off a bridge. How can you survive? A man can only put up with so much shit. You're gonna... Literally, I'm just trying to think, like, if I had 5 Kayleys, and I love my wife, she's fucking the best. But, dude, I'm telling you, I would hang myself. I would. I literally... Women have problems that dudes don't think are problems, and you gotta deal with that 5 times over. Let's say you want to go out with the boys... You got to talk to 5. You got to get approval from 5 different women. You're going to have to go there. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Like, you want to go to your boy's barbecue? She's hitting you. She's going to be not hitting you with like a fist. First wife's going to be like, yeah, that's great. You're going to go to your boy's barbecue? Well, I want $100. You're going to go to the next one? She's going to say, well, I want $100. This one, they're going to want something, kid. You're going to be tortured. You're going to be... I would rather be waterboarded. Literally. If someone came and said, all right, hey, you can have 5 wives or you could get waterboarded. I'll take the waterboarding. I can't even... And I'm sure that women feel the same way. Like, I'm sure that Kaylee can't handle... You're going to be dead. Bro, you're going to get no bathroom time. You just... I don't know why I think it's so funny. Kid. It's just, who would want it? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Who the F wants to have 5, like, different people in their life? Who wants it? I kid. Relationships are tough, and you're going to have 5 of them. You're going to have, and these bitches are going to fight with each other? No, I'm the favorite. No, I love her more. No, you love her more. Oh, it was my night with him. It was, how dare, like, kid, get out of here. My God. And the different personalities that these women are going to have, kid. Forget it. You better be airtight or you're going to have a hurting life. You're going to, kid. I can't imagine you just like literally, you're going to come home. First wife's going to be like Hogan face. Like, hey, come on. Then the next wife's going to do the Hermie. She's like, meow. Hermie, did you hear that? Hermie doesn't want to make toys. Everything you do is going to be bro, I am already getting judged, juried, and sentenced on a daily basis by one. Every day. I might get parole once in a while. Like once in a while, I get off. Like literally, it's like I'm serving time. Once in a while, I get off. Right? Like once in a while, I get a little parole. You know, like for the most part, I'm in the hole for 23 hours, and then I get let out for that 1 hour. If you got 5 wives, bro, you're never getting out. Forget it. You're gonna go. It's gonna be one problem, and they're all gonna have something that they don't like, bro. And it's gonna go one problem to the next. I mean, like the littlest crap. I can't. I'm still. I say let them have it. Honestly, let them have it. You want to marry 5 women, 6 women, 10 women, 8, 1,000? You're a moron. And you guys know. You guys absolutely know. What someone just said 4 different cheese pizza guy. I could never. You guys know, right? Listen. I know every single dude that listens to this program. You know what? Let's go the other way around. I know that the women that listen to my show or watch on the live feed know what I'm talking about because you girls are downright savages. And you know you are. You're savages. When you're upset, forget it. When you're upset, we're dead. When you are pissed off about something, we would all rather take a gun and put a bullet in the head, hang ourselves, walk on. I would much rather walk into a burning house when I know Kaylee's upset, and you women know it. You absolutely know it. When you're pissed off about something, or you're aggravated about something, or you're just downright upset, or if you just feel like being a bitch today, it's a nightmare for us. An absolute nightmare. You will torture us from 6 in the morning all the way until we go to bed. And then when we go to bed, after we've been home, we get home, it's like 6. We sit there and we're like, all right, it's cool. She's not talking to me. It's not a problem. Seems like we got through it. I think we're good. And then, boom, it's like 10 o'clock or it's like 10:30 and we're sitting down to go to bed. That's when you text, we're not in the big bed, we're on the couch. We go hit the couch, boom, you get the text message. And it's something like, it's either the angry emoji or it's like, oh, you're just going to leave it there, or, oh, we're not going to talk, or, oh, that's it, huh? You're going to go to bed mad? And it's like, oh, and we had all day to talk about it. Yo, I got home at 6, it's 10. We had 4 hours to have this conversation. 4 hours. But you wait. And they wait until you could barely hear your phone go ping. And you know it's them. Because you just know. You're like, ah. Could be, it ain't your boy dinging you. It ain't just like anybody. It's not someone saying, it's not your brother. It's not your father. No, you know it's them. And you know what it's going to say. It's going to say, meh. Hermie doesn't want to make toys. Fucking boom. Rest of your night's pit is done. You're up until like 2 in the morning. And then you go to work the next day. Baby's like, oh, what's up your ass? Like, bro, I've been up all night. Dealing with shit. Taking heat over nothing. Now try doing that 5 times over. Try doing that with 5 wives. 5 women. Constantly. You know what? I got a daughter, and I have a wife, and my mother-in-law. Bro, my entire life. Let me try to put this in perspective. My entire life, all I ever wanted was to be surrounded by pussy. Just like that. And now I want to fucking kill myself. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Now, I love my wife. I love my daughter. I love my mother-in-law. But women are on a different level than us guys. They're on a like last night. Last night it's literally it's like 10 o'clock at night. Kaylee's like, she decides at 10 o'clock at night she's gonna do laundry. Now that's cool with me. You wanna do laundry at 10 o'clock at night? Go for it. But now I'm the dickhead because I don't want to do something at 10 o'clock at night. Literally. Like straight up. Aren't you gonna help me with this laundry? I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. No, I'm not helping you with the laundry at 10. I'll help you at 7. I'll help you. Not at 10. I'm going to bed. They love doing it, man. They love, and here's the best part. Is it like, I just want to be like, wait a second. You were home all day. You didn't work today. Right? You weren't at work today. Why didn't you do the laundry at like 1? No, you got to do it at 10, and then you're going to call me a lazy ass. That's what she says. You're a lazy ass. Yeah, Mr. on your podcast talking about how you work hard and you do a lot of stuff. Well, if they knew what you did at home, you don't do anything, you lazy fuck. Damn. I don't want to do anything at 10 o'clock at night. No one does. But women do. Women love it. Women love doing stuff late night and then being like, oh, why aren't you doing something? Because I'm chilling. Because it's 10 o'clock at night. Because I loaded 8,000 pounds of trash on trucks today. Because I beast moded it in 90-degree weather. And now I don't want to do laundry. Leave me alone. And now you're going to have 5 of them doing that to you. They should just outlaw that. Listen, here, let's turn it around. It should be outlawed like the seatbelt is out. Like you gotta, here, the government makes you wear a seatbelt because you're too stupid enough not to wear one. It's the how stupid are we law. That's one of them. The how stupid are we law. We need to tell you stuff because you're too damn dumb not to do it. So, boom, you gotta wear a seatbelt. Drinking and driving's another one. We need to make it a law to ban drinking and driving because you're too stupid not to drink and drive. We have to ban texting. No holding cell phones because you're too stupid not to do it. Get where I'm going here? You're too dumb. It just is. It is what it is. Don't act like you're not. You're too dumb to understand that you will kill yourself if you don't wear a seatbelt, that you could kill yourself if you text and drive, that you could kill yourself or somebody else if you drink and drive. So we have to make it a law because you're a moron. This should be a law. There should be a ban on multiple partners, marriages. Hold on. TikTok's getting messed up. I changed my mind on it. It should be banned, not because it's a problem dude, you want to be miserable? Go ahead, be miserable. But people are so stupid, they will do it. They will put themselves in misery and in burden. You will be burdened the rest of your life. A burden. You can't even get, you can't even get a divorce, bro. You'd have to have 5. You're gonna have to get 5 divorces, kid. You're done. You're dust. It's over. They can't allow it. It can't happen. It can't. Guys are gonna try it. You can't do it. You can't. You can't. I'm dying. I can't handle it. You can't do it. You're gonna get, my kid, you're gonna be tortured. Absolutely. You're gonna get burnt. I'm telling you that the first guy, and some of them, that goes out and marries a couple of women, they're gonna find him dead. He's gonna have a note, and it's just gonna say, I couldn't handle it. And everybody, the news story will read, man, this is what I'll read. That's laundry. Did you guys hear that? That's I put laundry in before I did the podcast at a normal hour. The news story, we're gonna be watching the news, and boom, it's gonna say first man in Somerville to marry multiple women has been found dead. A parent's suicide note says, I couldn't handle it. We're all going to understand. They don't even have to get to that part. They can just say, man with 5 wives is dead, and we're all going to get it. We're going to go, oh, yeah, he killed himself. That's it. Story. Don't even continue the story. Story's dead. The story's over. We're all going to know. We're just going to sit back and go, yeah, we get it. We get it. They're going to be at his funeral. And they're going to, at his funeral, people are going to be talking about it going down the line. It was just, we told him it was too much. He couldn't handle it. The wives are going to be there, though. They're going to be like, we don't understand why he would do that. We don't get it. Why would he kill himself? And his kids will get it. His kids will be there. They'll be like, because you bitches drove him nuts. Because you guys worked him to the ground. Because the guy got home and he wanted to relax, and you were like, let's do some laundry at 10 o'clock at night. Why else? What do you mean? Everybody, they'll get it straight up. All his boys will get it. Even other people, they'll be in the line, and they'll just be looking like, we totally understand. I would do the same. I mean, how could you handle 5 wives? I mean, they took him to the bank. He was broke. He was working tons of hours. They wanted him to do laundry at 10 o'clock at night. They wanted him to cook and clean dishes. Bro, if I had 5 wives and I had to clean a dish, I may be clear, if I had 5 wives and I came home and my house wasn't clean and I actually had to clean a dish, it wouldn't be worth it. I'd be like, yeah, this isn't worth it. I'm not dealing with all this crap from you 5. If I don't have a hot meal and my dishes aren't clean, I'm out. Oh my God. Woo! Woo! Great! Man, I would be absolutely... it's bonkers, dude. It's bonkers. People are nuts. What is wrong with people? You guys are burnt. I'm dying. I'm dying. I can't even breathe. All right, let's. So, Somerville, go ahead. Move to Somerville, Massachusetts, and you can marry as many people as you want and be miserable. Good luck. Don't invite me to your wedding. I don't. Please. How does that work? You're gonna get married 5 times? Dude, your wedding's gonna be massive. You're dead. You're toast. I'll dig. You know what, bro? I'm gonna start digging you. Yeah, I'll dig your grave now. Idiots. All right. So we were on weddings. I thought there was a funny story in the news. My friend Duff sent it over. There is apparently a problem. There's a wedding in England where a sister has kicked her younger sister out of the bridal. I don't know what you guys call it, right? The bride shower. No, what do you guys call it? If you're in the wedding, what the hell is that called? I can't think of it. Like, you're in the wedding party. Is that what it's called? She kicked her out of the wedding party. She was going to be a bridesmaid. So all the women, and women are real serious about bridesmaids. And, they get together. They have like 10. Let's back this up. To be clear, I can't stand weddings. It's just another reason to pick a poor man's pocket. I don't want to go to your wedding. I'll get into that after, but I don't. Even if I know you, I don't know. If you invite me to your wedding, you're a dickhead. Or just invite me, but don't put me in your fucking wedding party. Please do me that favor. So the women go to get their dresses, and the bride, everybody's putting them on, and listen, let's be honest, right? The brides are making sure that the bridesmaids don't look better than them. This is why all bridesmaids wear weird-ass dresses with ridiculous colors. You got the brides coming down looking great with their white on, and you got banana yellow bitches walking down the aisle looking like a banana just got peeled on them. They look ridiculous because the bride doesn't want them to look good. So apparently, the sister tries on her dress, and boom, an all-out bitchin' match breaks out because the bride is pissed off at how hot her sister looks and how big her boobs are, and she tells her sister that she absolutely cannot wear that dress. No big deal. Sister says, all right, I won't wear the dress. She goes, no, you can't even be. So she kicked her sister out of the out of the wedding party because she was hotter. Plain and simple. She was so insecure about herself, so upset that her sister was going to take away from her. She kicked her own sister out of the fucking wedding. This is how crazy women get about their weddings. You can't look better than them. You can't take you can't take the attention away from the bride until she gets hammered. You're gonna wait till she gets loaded, then all bets are off. It doesn't matter. And trust me, they all get hammered. Nobody gets more drunk than the bride. So, just in general, with weddings, things that I can't stand about weddings are the bride. I can't deal with brides when it comes to weddings. I don't DJ. When I was younger, I used to DJ, and I didn't DJ weddings. I did one, and I did it as a favor. A bride someone who's having a wedding, it's their day. I want you guys to understand this. If you're gonna get married and you're a dude, just back off. It's their day. This is my day. I've waited my entire life to get married. It's got to be perfect. It's got to cost 50 grand and nothing can be messed up. And even if it's not messed up, it's a problem. Everything is a problem. The bride is pissed off from the time she gets there until she gets drunk. Once she gets drunk, she's over it. But before then, it's nothing but a nightmare of her bitching about how nothing went right and her walking around talking to everybody and being like, oh, it was kind of good, but the chairs are kind of lumpy. Can't deal with it. Next, let's go from the start. I don't like dealing with brides. It's so annoying. It just, you guys, yeah, great. It's your day. You're getting married. High five. Awesome. I don't care. I really don't. A big deal. You're getting married. Next thing is it costs me money. I don't like being invited to weddings because it costs me money. I don't want to shell out money to go to your wedding because I don't care if you're getting married. I do not care if you want to bring children into this world and you want to get married, you want to marry 5 different women and be miserable. I don't care. I want nothing to do with it. And I certainly don't want to have to pay. I want you guys to think about this. You pay more money to go to a wedding than you do to go to a Patriots game, than you do to pay to go to a Red Sox game, a Bruins game, to go to a concert, to go see a comedian, to go to a movie. All things that I would pay money for. All things like, I love the Foo Fighters. I went to go see the Foo Fighters at Fenway. Cost me $200 for the ticket. I loved it. One of the best shows I've ever seen. They played for 3 hours. It was phenomenal. Now that is a good spend. That's a good spend. That I want to watch. I do not want to pay $150 because it's $150 a plate now. It's not $100 a plate anymore. It's $150. I do not want to pay $300 to watch you get married. I don't. I'd like to take that $300. I'll go get Pat's tickets, even if they suck this year, which they're not gonna. Cam Newton, we're going to the AFC Championship. You heard it here. I'll pay for that. I don't want to pay to watch you walk down the aisle with your old ass dad or some guy that's not even your dad or just some dude who's walking you down the aisle because your dad's gone. I don't want to see that crap. I don't want to pay for it. But it's not just $300. I got to buy something to wear to your wedding because I don't own clothes like that. I wear shorts. Bro, I don't even wear shorts. Dude, I'm in my underwear 99% of the day. Underwear only. I walk around my house if there's nobody here, meaning if my wife's here and my kids are here, underwear. Period. I hate when someone comes over. I got to put clothes on. Underwear, flip-flops all day long. That's what I want to wear. I should be able to wear that to your wedding. For the amount of, for the amount of money I have to spend to go to your wedding, I can't even say it on. I'll get in trouble. We'll leave it. It's just, put it this way. It's quite like Ari from Entourage saying, well, I paid $3,000 for these seats, and if I want to take a shot from fucking center court, if I want to shoot a 3 from these seats, I'll shoot a 3 from these seats. So if I go to your wedding and I'm paying $300 just to get in, it's $300 just to get in. Let's say that again, $300 just to go to your wedding. Then I gotta buy a suit or something. I gotta buy my wife something because she's not happy with the clothes she's got. Now I'm into it for another $300. Then I gotta buy drinks. Oh, but it's an open bar. Bro, you cheap asses never have an open bar. And if you do, you gotta tip. You still gotta tip. You still got to drop a tip. So it's at least another $100. Then, if you're having a wedding, and it's like a hotel wedding, and everybody's staying, your wife wants to stay, she don't want to go home, you're like, nah, we're going to leave. We're out of here. We're like 10 minutes away from home. Let's just go home. Nope, your wife wants the experience, Aunt. These are my friends. It's the experience. We have to get a hotel room for $220. We need to stay. You ain't going to remember shit. You're getting hammered. Get in the Uber, go home. $30 ride home. Sleep in Hotel Pazziali for free. Well, I guess it's not for free. I paid. I don't have much of a mortgage. The house is almost paid off. But anyways, I still pay. Get what I'm saying? So it costs, literally, the least you're going to pay is about $1,000 to go to somebody's wedding, and it's garbage. This is what I think weddings should be. Plain and simple. If you're getting married, it should be an all expenses paid experience. I believe that if you want to be a douche and force me to pay you money so that I can watch your nuptials. It should be the other way around. It should be, I've been invited to your wedding. The wedding is free. You don't have to give me money. Food is free. Drinks are free. As a matter of fact, we've took the liberty of renting everybody a tux. And we're paying for your hotel room. You pay for nothing. All expenses paid wedding. That's what it should be. Not let me burden the middle class man by having a wedding and inviting him to the wedding and charging him money. I would much prefer if I know you, not if I don't know you, don't try to even pull any crap on me, but if I know you well enough to be at your wedding, I would much appreciate it if you send me a card and says, I'm not inviting you to my wedding. Great. I will send you a check for $100 with a thank you note for saving me the other $900 for not forcing me to go to your wedding. Because you need babysitters too. That's even more money, bro. Get what I'm saying? I'd gladly spend the hundo to save myself $900. Now, if I am close enough with you to be in your wedding, a la one of my brothers, one of my best friends. I know my buddy Jeff, when he gets married, he's going to put me in his wedding just because I don't want to be in his wedding. I know it. I fucking know it. It's going to drive me nuts. But if I'm that close to you, then you would know, hey, we can't put Paz in the wedding because he's going to bitch the whole time about how much, because when you're in the wedding, it's way more money. Because the guy, the groom, the dude getting married, he picks out what suit you gotta wear. So you gotta buy that suit or you gotta rent that suit. And then all you dudes have to get like the master. We're gonna get the master suite for you all have to chip in, right? You gotta pay more. It costs more to be in the wedding party. It's like being in the wedding party is like being VIP. You have backstage passes and you had to pay for them. Except these are backstage passes that I don't want. I don't want the backstage pass to your wedding. Please, I would like to downgrade my ticket to regular audience. I would like to downgrade my ticket to khakis and a collar shirt. Please. Please let me downgrade. I'm begging you. I would like to take the discount meal, and I would rather work your wedding so that I could go for free than be in it. Done. On that topic. Don't invite me. Weddings are shams. I guess that's it. I guess we're out of time. We'll bring it up tomorrow. Tomorrow I will get to 60% of Americans don't like something. We got to cover that. And I also have another survey that we'll have to get to tomorrow as well. Actually, there is no podcast tomorrow, is there? Tomorrow's Friday. So we'll be back on Sunday. Then I guess before I go, I would like to say, I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July. Remember, we're having a protest. Each and every one of us are having our own protest at our properties. I am protesting paper bags. I'm going to make signs that say paper bags suck. Hashtag cancel paper bags. Paper bags can't hold groceries. So that I can have people over my house. I'm having a protest. Protests are acceptable. On a serious note, 4th of July is one of our biggest holidays. It's a holiday where we honor our independence. We are such a lucky people to be independent, to be able to do the things that we want to do, and be the people that we would like to be. You can be anything here in the United States, thanks to the men that fought for our independence. Thanks to men like George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, thanks to also men like John Adams and Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin, and anybody who fought for our independence, even the people that didn't fight, meaning the people that were more of the written word, like a James Madison or actually I think James Madison was in the war, so I'll take that back. Guys that put together a great country for us that were light years ahead of thinking wise to build a republic where it's one people, one nation, united and independent, or united and equal, as I like to say. We're just very lucky. That's all we're going to leave it on that. We are just really lucky to be living in the United States. I don't want to get super dramatic about it because I really could. Just The American dream still exists. We are a good people. We have to come together as a country, and on the 4th, take a moment to celebrate your independence. Take a moment to think about the people that fought for it. The first war, Revolutionary War, 1776. Take a moment to think about that and those people that fought. The people, literally, these people they lasted winters without socks. I'm not even trying to joke. They were out fighting in winter wars without clothing. They had tattered clothes. They had no food, next to no ammunition. But they persevered and they won our freedom. And that's why we get to do what we do today and everything you get today. Of course, think about everybody else that fought for our country and protects our country now. But if it wasn't for them, and if it wasn't for George Washington is the GOAT of goats. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that if it was not for George Washington, we would not be a free people right now. 100%. That man kept that army together at its worst. And then and then when the army wanted to rally and riot because they wanted to get paid, he took care of that as well. And then after he won and beat England, he walked away from power and said, no, I want to go home and I want to farm. And then after the Articles of Confederation weren't working, and a lot of people like Alexander Hamilton believed that we needed to have and Thomas Jefferson, we needed to have a federal government. They called on Washington again, and the man came out and he led the Constitutional Convention. He sat as the president of that convention, and then he was nominated to be the first president of the United States. And of course, he won unanimously and led us for 8 years. Could have been king, could have stayed there for many years, walked away after 2 terms. And as walking away, all he believed was that the United States of America need to be, just like I say, a one people, one nation. We are united and equal. Enjoy your 4th of July, guys. All right, TikTok peeps. You guys have a good weekend. Good 4th of July. If you don't follow me on TikTok, please follow me. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe to my podcast. AnthonyPazziali.com. It's in my profile. Go check my, what do you guys call it? No, that's not, I can't think of the word. Doesn't matter. Go check out my profile. All right, I'm out. Bye. All right, Facebook family. Guys, happy 4th. I'll be doing, you guys know I'm going to be partying, so I'll be doing a bunch of stupid videos. Well, maybe I'll even do a live feed on the 4th of July, a brief one just to say hi. But thank you guys so much for supporting me. Have a good 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Do be safe. But let's celebrate America on the 4th with class. And by that I mean, let's get absolutely rip-roaring hammered at our barbecues and have a good time. Hope you guys enjoy your kids as well. Take it easy. I'll talk to you guys on Sunday.